Good morning, everybody. It's Beverly at Bama Blind. It's been a while since I've been out, but this morning I'm on my regular morning walk with Gretchen, and I'm going to show you. This is dedicated to David W. He's got some exciting news. I think he's going to be a brand new guide dog user. So this little short video is Gretchen and I on our main street. You might see I'm panning down the street. You can probably see Christmas decorations in the storefronts. It's a very cloudy, drizzly, cold morning, but hey, it's Christmas. So I'm going to show Gretchen in action. I'm holding her leash, and I just want to show the proper stance for walking with a dog. Gretchen is the perfect gait for me, and she's the perfect size for me. The guide dog always travels on the left-hand side of the handler, unless, of course, there is a disability on that side, and then the dog is specially trained to walk on the right. But most all guide dogs are trained to walk on the left. That took some getting used to for me because I'm left-handed. Oh, and by the way, a little side note, Gretchen is a southpaw. So she's left-pawed as well. We do a lot of playing, and she favors her left side over her right any day. Anyway, I've got her leash. It's a very pliable leather leash. It's hooked to a choke collar around her neck, and it's on the active ring. You wrap the leather strap around your left wrist, and then let the two connecting sides of that go under the palm of your hand, and then you hold the strap between your forefinger and your tall finger. So your forefinger and your tall finger are pinching the two leather straps of the leash, and then the remaining leather part is wrapped around your left wrist. So the top of my wrist, you can only see the leather strap like a bracelet, and if I turn my hand over on the palm side, you see the leather strap that's doubled up, and then it threads through my finger and right down to her collar. Now, this allows me to take this left hand and grab her harness handle, and I lift up on it, and your fingers on the harness handle, all four fingers are crooked, and the tips are holding the front of the handle, or the handle part that's closest to her head and shoulders. Your thumb goes around to the back, which is closest to her tail, and it kind of grasps underneath the harness handle as well. So your palm is kind of like at attention. Your fingers are slightly crooked, but they're holding the harness so that when we start off, I will be able to feel her harness moving and feel how her body is moving, so I know how to react. And then she walks close on my left-hand side. Gretchen, let's go. We're going to go down the street here. We're going to bypass one of our targets. Good girl. She's got jingle bells on her harness too. So as I get started on this little walk here, you'll be able to kind of pick up on what our gait is. It's drizzling, but it's really refreshing, so I don't mind. And Gretchen needs her walk anyway. It's not pouring down rain. You can hear her jingle bells. Now, what I feel with my hand is her body just ever so slightly going back and forth, back and forth. That's her pause walk. Now, I can tell when her head goes down and she sniffs something, but she usually is not supposed to sniff when she's working like this. She's a dog, she has to sniff. And there are restaurants. We're on the street where there are restaurants, and sometimes something falls out onto the sidewalk and she just has to leave it. But right now she's doing really good. We've just walked probably 100 yards in this time. So let's see if I can. This is a little slower than our normal gait, but it's raining. She's a little apprehensive. Not raining, just misting. I want to say misty. Usually there's Christmas music playing, but I don't hear any Christmas music out here this morning. enough traffic. We've passed by a restaurant, a craft house. There we go. There's some Christmas music. Well, good morning. Let's see, I never know when people are walking up to me because I can't see them. And then they say hello. Gretchen is doing great. I still got the stance. My left elbow is crooked right at the elbow ever so slightly, and it stays next to my body. Now, if I tell her to tighten up, that would mean if we were in a really crowded area walking here, and sometimes at night there'll be lines standing out on the sidewalk, we have to tighten up. That means she gets close to me. Now, down here, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video in a second, but just walk to our, she and I go into several of these doors usually. She's doing good today. She hasn't stopped at any of them. But down here in the curve of the street, where the waterfall is beyond the curve, and then we have an ice skating rink just to the north of that. I haven't gone ice skating because I don't know how. But for people around here that do know how, we have an ice skating rink right here on Main Street. You can hear the dam. I call it the waterfall, but it's actually a dam. Used to power a factory. Anyway, Gretchen and I love this walk, and here we are. Gretchen, let's find the chair. Oh, that's the trash. Great job, girl. Great job. I'll give her a treat and we'll end our video. Here's your treat, girl. That's a great job. Good job. Now we just got about another 1.25 miles to go, so I'll let you go and have a wonderful, wonderful day. And David, congratulations, guy. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.